Well, I just asked you off camera, but you look bigger. What did you kind of weigh in at? There's the big weigh in.
Big weigh-in, I was 216.
Is that where you want to be?
Yeah, right there. Big enough and fast enough, so right there.
Did you feel like when you made the transition to safety that I needed to put on, maybe not necessarily be wide receiver quick, but a little bit more weight and muscle to handle the rigors of the job?
To be honest, I kind of stay right where I was at. Obviously, you're going to gain a little bit of like weight just like throughout your time here, just like muscle-wise and stuff. So I came in at about 208 when I first got here, and now just getting up there, and my body kind of stayed the same, like just fast-wise or speed-wise and weight-wise. It kind of just like that ratio kind of just stayed the same. So
how did this switch come about? Who came to you and said, let's think about it?
It was after one of the Derby practices. Coach Sweeney comes over to me, and
we were
kind of talking about it, and he was talking to my dad and stuff, and it was just they were, I think, low on some guys at that point, and looking at playing both ways and stuff. And I played safety in high school, so I was obviously open to that, and however I can get on the field fastest. So made the switch right before the Georgia game, and I didn't look back. The off season helped a ton, just having those reps and just being able to learn the scheme and stuff of Coach Allen's defense and defense in general. A bunch of the guys helped me out, like the older guys and stuff, which is a huge help. So yeah, it's great.
How comfortable are you there now?
Right now, just having that full off season, like I said, helps so much. Just being able to see everything on the field, having a couple reps last year, and then just all, spring ball over summer, and then now through fall camp, having those reps helps so much. I feel really comfortable.
Have you noticed, the void with RJ kind of missing in the safety room, and who are those guys that kind of stepped up in his place?
Who are the guys?
Yeah, who are the guys that stepped up in RJ Mickens going for?
Yeah, I think a bunch of the guys did. We've all taken huge strides since last year. I think obviously KB has been in there. He's just an experienced guy. He's been out there. He knows. He's helping me out a ton. T-Bone is obviously super smart. He's been here for a while, and he's helping me out a ton. Just up there watching film and stuff, and they're pointing stuff out to me, and I'm trying to learn it and stuff. So that has been a huge help. Ricardo, KG, and all the guys, Rob and Webb and stuff. So we've all can kind of just climb that ladder and competing, obviously, for that starting job, and it's helping us out, and we're all becoming better. So.
What do you feel like a strength of your game is back there?
I like to say I'm physical. I think last interview I told a story about my dad, and we did this thing, what was it called? Hurricane drills.
Yeah.
Coming from the other room, and we just run to the other room and just tackle him as hard as we can. He would rate us on the hurricane scale 1 to 5. So
yeah.
It all kind of started there. I like to say I play physical. I think I play fast, and just being able to have the knowledge now through having a full off season, being at safety for that long now has really helped speed up my game, just like from a mental standpoint.
And your dad, we can call him a dude's dude, a man's man, whatever. We kind of know his history. How much did growing up in that type of environment help you?
A lot, a ton. I'm one of 5 boys, so we're always competing, always, those little brawls you get into and stuff. And, my dad he's a SWAT team commander and stuff,
yeah.
So obviously that, comes with it. And, my mom and dad did a great job raising us, and, we're all, I like to think good boys, and, just always have that physical edge about us, and we will never be outworked by anybody.
Were the snowball fights epic?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the one where Coach Riley and Coach Grish came up and Coach Sweeney. Yeah, that was awesome.
You mentioned the starting competition, I guess. Well, what has that been like with you and the other guys just going at it, competing again? I guess, have you been taking first team reps, and how has that process been for you guys?
Yeah, it's always back and forth. Always just trying to get each other better. Whether it's first team or second team, I'm not going to, change the way I play. Just have that edge about you all the time. And, it's up to the coaches where you want to be. You just control the controllables, and that's it.
Do you miss playing wide receiver since you switched to the defensive back?
A little bit. I grew up playing that, so it's always like one of those things where, I love to play it, and I'm on the jugs every day too, catching balls still. So I like to think I'm the best catching DB, and so yeah, that helps a lot. But yeah, I do miss it, but at the same point, I think safety is more my position now. So.
October, you get to go home. Is there a big demand for tickets for that game in Boston?
Ooh, probably have about 300 family members there, like legit, like right around that number. So we've been trying to get tickets since the moment we heard BC we're playing up there next year. So it'll be awesome up there. I cannot wait.
I have one more question. I was watching you at practice the other day, and I've been around a long time. You reminded me of Tanner Muse, but maybe a little bit faster than Tanner. Do you get comparisons to people? The coaches tell you, "Hey, you know, you remind me of this guy or this guy."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard Coach Sweeney say it a couple times.
Does he say Tanner?
Yeah, Tanner. Yeah. He was obviously a huge effort guy, so I love to, if I can, style my game against that. I mean, you know, if I want to be known as the effort guy all the time too. So and he obviously was. So that could be a good look for me. He's being compared to me. So.
Less than 2 weeks away for the LSU game, I guess. What is one of the, I guess, the biggest thing you will want to improve on with two weeks left until the season starts?
Yeah. Just always working on the knowledge part. Just working on scheme and stuff, and all that's a huge help. And all the guys have been a huge help, and growing my knowledge of it. So obviously the knowledge part of it's huge. Just obviously staying in the best shape possible, and that's where I think we can get our edge. And yeah.
And I know tackling last year was kind of an issue for you guys defensively, I guess. Have you kind of seen you guys grow this offseason when it comes to tackling, stopping the run?
Yeah, I mean, early today we were doing tackle drills, and that's something Coach Allen prides himself on. Coming from Penn State, they were a great tackling team, and he came over here, and one of our main goals is to be the best tackling team in America, and I think we can do that.